Historic, youthful, raucous, and refined, Copenhagen can mean many things to many people. If you're young, then it's a literal playground, with the world's oldest amusement parks, and some of the trendiest shopping and night spots anywhere. For culture, there are historic palaces and museums, in which Viking and Bronze Age treasures are on display. Copenhagen's food scene is making international waves, as the profusion of Michelin-starred restaurants will tell you, and the city has been one of Europe's design capitals for decades now. Foodie? Check out the This Copenhagen's Culinary Experience tour. It all adds up to a dynamic, progressive, and fun destination in Denmark. Let's explore the best things to do in Copenhagen. Number 1. Tivoli Gardens. Such is this theme park's fame that some people come to Copenhagen just to visit Tivoli Gardens. And even if you're not in the mood to get on a roller coaster or carousel, it's an unforgettable place for an amble thanks to its romantic 19th century representations of the Orient. After Bakken, also in Copenhagen, Tivoli Gardens is the world's oldest theme park, and if you do have kids with you, they will have the time of their lives on some of these rides. Number 2. Nyhavn. New Harbor in English, this historic waterfront area is next to a 17th century canal where old wooden ships are still moored. On both sides of the canal are tall painted houses dating to the 1600s and 1700s, the ground floors of which house bars, restaurants, and cafes with outdoor seating. It's hard to believe it now, but for most of its existence, this was a seedy part of town. Now it's one of the best places to linger of a coffee or beer in summer. Number 3. Nationalmuseet. Copenhagen's National Museum is the sort of attraction in which you could lose hours without realizing. There's a remarkable wealth of artifacts here, from all eras of Denmark's past. If you see nothing else, take a look at the Trundholm Sun Chariot. It's a Bronze Age item, dating to 1400 BC, with a bronze statue of a horse pulling a gold disc representing the sun. According to Norse mythology, the sun made its way across the firmament like this, towed by a divine horse. Number 4. Rent a bicycle. Copenhagen has to be one of the most bike-friendly cities in the world. Almost everyone who lives here rides regularly, and it's so safe that you'll see many people on bikes without helmets. The city is flat, of course, which helps, but the cycle lanes are very broad, and since it helps keep pollution down, people are encouraged to cycle whenever they have to make a trip. There are countless companies offering rentals in Copenhagen, but you might want to try the high-tech city bike scheme, which has been running since 1995. Number 5. Botanical Garden. Occupying 10 hectares right in the middle of Copenhagen, these gardens are valued as much for their botanical wealth as the majestic iron and glass structures that house them. The glasshouses date from the 1870s, and the most impressive of these is the conservatory complex built in 1874. Some of the species in here are 200 years old. In all, there are more than 13,000 plant species on display at the gardens. Number 6. Christiania. They do things differently in Christiania, on the site of old military land in Christianshavn. It's a commune that was established back in 1971 on the back of the counterculture movement. Nearly half a century later, it continues to thrive, although things have been bumpy along the way as the people who live and work here wrangle with the Danish government for more autonomy. The best way to describe it is as a peaceful park, with historic army warehouses and barracks taken over by artists' studios, organic shops, restaurants and music venues. Number 7. Rosenborg Castle. This palace was built by Christian IV at the start of the 1600s. His long reign and engagement in the 30 Years' War that swept across mainland Europe made him one of the best-known Scandinavian kings. The interiors of this lavish palace have hardly changed in centuries, and feature historic tapestries charting the conflicts between Denmark and Sweden. Number 8. Bakken Amusement Park. An earthy alternative to Tivoli Gardens, Bakken is an amusement park that has been located right here since 1583. As you might guess, this makes it the oldest operating amusement park in the world. Bakken sits hidden in beech woodland a few kilometers up from Copenhagen, and after Tivoli Gardens it's the most popular tourist attraction in Denmark. Bakken's attractions have a nostalgic, old-time quality. Take Rutsjebanen, with its rickety wooden scaffold, dating back to 1932, or the Vile Music Hall, which hosts cabarets. Number 9. Danish cuisine. When most people picture Danish cuisine, they think of smørrebrød, which actually means butter and bread. The reality is a lot more exciting and entails anything from cheese, cold cuts, egg, fish and seafood, topped off with seasoning and garnishes. For the uninitiated, the experience is akin to Spanish pinchos. Copenhagen is also ground zero for the new Nordic cuisine, where geniuses work wonders with molecular processes and emphasize the quality of regional ingredients. Number 10. Strøget. This pedestrian street runs on, and whether you're up for high street or high-end shopping, the chances are you'll find what you're looking for here. It's among the largest pedestrian malls in the world, and even if the prices aren't for the faint-hearted. If you want to find some independent shops, then follow Strøget into the old city, and then try one of the narrow side streets.